Well, welcome. We're here at the Bethel United Methodist Church. It used to be Bethel and Pond, but now it's in Wildwood. It was built by the folks who worshiped here in 1875. The St. Louis Marble Company donated 2 acres of land for this church to be built. Now, the interesting thing is the people didn't have any heavy digging equipment to be able to dig a foundation. So what has happened to this church is they built the basement above ground, and the sanctuary is really up on the second floor. So as you enter the building, the first thing you see is 16 steps because we're going up to the second floor. Now, this really came into importance when there was a funeral, because you really couldn't have any honorary pallbearers, because you had to carry your loved one, the dearly departed, the one who went to be with Jesus, up these stairs. Like I say, there's 16 steps, and believe me, I had to do this a lot of times, and by the 16th step or so, it gets really heavy. But while I was doing that, I always thought it was a blessing, because as in life, in the body of Christ, we carry each other, we help each other through all kinds of crises. So it made perfect sense for us to come in an honorary way to carry the loved one up these stairs for their final worship service, for the celebration of their life and faithfulness, and to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. You know, when we carried the dearly departed up those stairs and we placed them here at the front for their final journey to join Jesus, at that time when I was here, there was no air conditioning in this building. So we had to open all these windows, these old 1875 stained glass windows. And when we opened this window, particularly this one, we opened up the window, and what you could see was the fact that we were surrounded by this great cloud of witnesses. And some of the folks would actually sit in the pews in a certain place so they could look out and actually see their friends and relatives and loved ones. The idea of being surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses is not just a poetic metaphor for this church. It's real.